So in the book, I'm gonna cherry pick this, but so it says the guardian of the green world, the green life force of nature is always in balance. Go into wildwood, and surround yourself with primal essence of the green world. So I want to jump down to the part to where it says connecting with forces in nature can restore your health and vitality. Okay, this word here, I don't know how to say this, as the green life force is in all creation that provides body and soul nourishment. This is also the basis of the Awin dirt. I don't know how to say it. The symbol of the nice chest. Connect with the green man and use heart-based cognition to find and use the healing gifts in nature. So you, the viewer, are a healer in the way you just show up for people. Okay, your presence is healing, but in order for that healing presence to be more effective and active, and for you to see the financial benefits that can be long lasting from this, is that you have to let go and let God and understand that, or let source and just understand that some things are not delayed because it's not for you, it's because it's not right now. And I know all the time we hear this sometimes when we see these kind of readings and things like that, but the energy of not right now is not never. Okay, not right now. It's really just the energy is not right now, and time is cyclical, so this is just not the cycle, but this is right now. With the confirmation of this prosperity begins card number 1, it is right now. Let me get a clarifier from the New Era Tarot. Can I get one card, Spirit? Oh, there we go. Let's see what the back of it is. So we got death. Transformation has turned us into what? The Chariot. Another freaking 7. Are you serious right now? So you are a powerhouse of spiritual power. You are the business meeting and the business. Okay? So when you feel like you want to sit down and talk business, you're being heard by the right people. Those who might have made promises to do business with you or for you or in order to support you, it's going to come out in the wash, because the business or the idea that you started that is small is going to take off. And so yeah, however you've been feeling, whatever emotions and notions you've been feeling to get into, to get your energy flowing, to bring back your vitality, to bring back your, not just your creative energy, but your ability to manifest in real time, based on what your level of discernment and understanding of who you are and what you're capable of, is going to take off. So no longer do you need to believe in struggling in order to see evidence of proof. The struggle is the evidence that you had the proof all along, that your ideas, your presence, your being is useful, is healing, it's magnetic. And those who may not resonate with this message is because you don't see yourself in this space just yet, because you still have more growing pains. If you've been giving out pain in order to feel good about yourself, you're going to find yourself stuck looking on the outside end of these changes and others, and knowing what you have to do. And you still have an opportunity to make a change for yourself, but you're going to have to accept spiritual sovereignty and pay back your debts in your spiritual your awareness. Because if you play stupid to the choices that you've made and the choices of others that you've been around, and it's not working out, and you saw a false start in some of these ideologies, behaviors, places, people, and things, it's going to be impossible for you to fake it now. So jump on a bandwagon of positive change moving forward, because this eclipse is going to abruptly bring that, regardless if you're ready or not. But those who are ready, hey, it's ready for you. Now let's move on to the current energies. Move from the current prediction energies to the future energies, meaning from the full moon, the remaining energies that the eclipse is going to last, the shadow aspects of it that's going to linger for the remainder until the next new eclipse that we have. The future energetic predictions for the solar eclipse in Aquarius. So this energy will be imprinted from the eclipse until the next eclipse we have, or the next new moon. So we have another one card. Okay, 2 ones in the same spread or the same reading just simply lets me know leadership skills is going to be highlighted in these next 3 to 4 months. And what I mean by that is you taking lead in the things that you feel deeply in your heart, that brings you joy, that brings you a reason to live. When you wake up in the morning, it gives you a level of euphoria to go another day. This could be you being a good mother, finding better, more influential ways to be a good mother, mothering yourself, or being a responsible lover. And I'm getting responsible lover because you don't want to have the typical viewer. You may want something outside of the traditional relationship with whoever you end up in a relationship with, or if you already in one. So who is watching this might not be for everybody, but whoever's watching this may want to explore non-monogamous types of relationships, poly relationships, or you might just solely want to experience being a single, open, poly individual that just wants to experience different types of relationships with others in order to see what makes you feel, what gives you peace, and what brings you excitement in life. Because life is not just about working to receive funds. The funds or the finances or resources of life, or just residual energy of you just showing up and being happy to be alive. So finding people, relationships, and places, and revamping and creating new traditions around celebrating what you love is going to bring you future peace and current peace with your partners, your friendships, your family ships. Okay, you should get around the family, friends, and relationship partners that you can talk about literally anything. The High Priestess card 1 and 2, emotional, spiritual matches. No longer what matters aesthetically, what look good on paper, what feels good to the soul, and what brings you knowledge and things, people that you can connect the dots with. Okay, people. So 1 and 2 together is a 3, and the card number 3 represents the Holy Trinity. And it also represents community collaboration. Okay, so collaborating with individuals where you can practically wake up in the middle of the night with a random fucking thought, a random idea, and y'all can sit up and have these soul fulfilling conversations about literally anything. And these conversations may lead to bright ideas or new ways of showing up for each other that makes sense as to why you are aligned with each other to begin with. So if you're not surrounding yourself with these type of energies moving forward, it's going to be apparent to you. Okay, you're not going to feel as passionately fulfilled and satiated spiritually with shallow attachments. Okay, moving forward, especially if you have a very empathetic, high vibrational energy around you, on you, and through you. So positive thinking, we need to think positive here about what it is we want, because we are the example. So it says, in the garden of my mind, I water the good thoughts and weed out the bad ones. I throw in forgiveness and empathy seeds by the handful if I want, and I take a lawnmower to the jealousy and resentment patch. I am a pretty badass mind gardener. So this is for my 420 one, my 420. So you're gonna have a good 420. Whoever's watching this that's in the 420 brigade, we're gonna have a good 420. And it's gonna be even better when we enjoy our 420 doing something fun, probably something artsy and creative with a group of people that are artsy and creative just like us, okay? And then during this time, we're going to be throwing having conversations. So you may so I also heard that we do have a retrograde coming up. So you may connect with friends from a time that you used to do, you know, if you do or don't do herbs, that you used to have smoke, you know, sessions with and have good conversation. You may be reconnecting with these long, you know, these old friends that you haven't seen in a while. And you're probably going to catch up and, well, throw the hatchet away about some negative ideas or situations that had you guys in separation. Same thing maybe with a partner, a past partner, because it's time to release negativity. We have 2 Scorpio cards out on the board, okay? Scorpio, double Scorpio, and it's big Scorpio. So that just lets me know that changes are coming, not because it's a bad thing. It's changes are coming. So basically, it's time to release negativity. And it's time to basically have hard conversations with ourselves about the things that we've allowed. If we overly positively thought about situations and things that we refuse to see the truth about. So if we have been jealous or resentful about our past connections, and that's been bleeding into why, you know, our current relationship status or our current relationships with others, is because we may not have had enough proof that our most best attributes were appreciated while we were in these engagements with these other people. But these people or individuals, places, and things are going to prove to you that you were more than worthy of the compliments. You are more than worthy of the time given and the consideration that you did not receive, okay? So moving forward, you have to positively remind yourself that you are considerate enough of a person to also receive consideration yourself. If you're not receiving that from where you're watering your plants, is because those are not the garden you should be watering. You mind the business that pays you and minds you, okay? So those who come check on you, you feel free to check on them too, okay? So let me get another clarifier for this. Ooh, it came out on this side. So we have the Daughter of Earth, with the back of the deck being the 6 of Wands. So the Daughter of Earth is the Page of Pentacles. And it's a slow investment to, it's not a complete overall change in reality, but it's a small token of proof of what you deserve and what you wants you to. So you're going to get a solid offer that has been brewing under the surface, and it's going to feel random when you receive it, but you're going to find out through the person that's going to give it to you that this actually has been something that I have thought and contemplated on giving you for a while. If it's either words of encouragement, an actual financial investment, or a confession of emotional attachment and wanting to move forward in a more serious aspect of a relationship with you, or making more serious steps towards making your relationship more real and more stable. Okay, so I'm gonna shuffle one card from the Work Your Light Oracle as a closing message and a overall energy at the end, advice from me, basically. Damn, so transformation came out again. I mean, not again, but basically another card. And just say yes. Like, what? Like, okay, so somebody getting proposed to, and if so, baby, just say yes. Just say yes, but know your boundaries. If this is somebody you don't want to be engaged to, don't say yes. But the one that is serious about you, he is going to propose, or they are going to propose, or yes, you should propose. Okay, period. So transformation, it's time for changes that are going to be on a cellular level. So the overall message for the spread is loving yourself does not always equate to sitting alone with yourself for days and nights and nights and days and days and nights and just learning everything you need to learn about yourself, because the thing about you have to live more to learn more about you. So in the midst of you learning who you are, you have to transform into something that is going to take shape of something you actually want to live as. So you call yourself a god, a goddess, you call yourself, or you consider yourself to be a good person or a good partner or a good mother or a good father, the way you have taken time to embody that is going to show up by the evidence and those who begin to surround themselves with you now. See, when you are changing timelines, the complete opposite of what you want may show up before exactly what you need makes itself available, because you have to embody that in such a stable level to where once you have made the jump, there's no turning back. Whatever has to fall away will fall away, so that you can never lose your peace of mind when it comes to fear-based evidence. Fragments of reality that appear real, okay? So the back of the deck I want to show you guys says sanctuary. Good for you. It seems you've earned some good time away from the chaos of life. It could be as small as a bubble bath, as big as a trip, or maybe a small trip to a big bubble bath, or a normal size trip to a tiny bubble bath, or maybe you tripped and fell in someone's bath. Whatever it is, it's waiting for you with open arms. Just pick your favorite sanctuary, unplug for a bit, especially if babs are involved, okay? So, and then behind that is ultimate potential, okay? So the ultimate potential that you seek is happening to you right now. I choose to live a life of the fullest potential. I trust that this will draw me towards experiences, people that support my growth and accomplishment. Tuning into this frequency, I now reach higher heights than I ever thought possible. Knowing that's an option, why would I ever tune into something else? So despite the state of the information and what we have going on right now, the revelation of what we always known to be conspiracies are just that, it just goes to show that does not change anything in your life. You still need to enjoy your life, you still need to live your life, but you don't have to actively engage to prove that you're not like those that are against what you believe in. All you have to do is just embody it in your being and in your principles. Don't talk about it, be about it, because you do have the spiritual strength to embody it regardless if you knew it or not. Number 8 is the energy of embodiment, from spiritual lessons to spiritual authority. And at the back of the deck here we have card 23 is number 5, another energy of transformation, change. The change you seek is within, and you already made that change. Now you are showing up as that. Remember your past, but stay present. Awaken Lemuria. Okay? Hopefully this message has brought you guys some peace, has brought you guys some understanding, has brought you guys some love. And I'll see you guys in the next one, okay? Happy Valentine's Day and be safe. Bye.